Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today we're on what we'll refer to as the old airport road, or that's what most foreigners, tourists and expats call it. So this is the old road from the airport, and we are going to go live with the filming as we enter the area known as Yeroskipou, and we're going to go straight along the old airport road, straight along to the Debenhams roundabout, and then we're going to go down the tree-lined avenue all the way down to the beautiful Kato Paphos Harbour, show you a view to die for. But before we go, I'm going to introduce you to the lady in charge of the ship, the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Ochin Yeroskipou.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again
and again. Right, come on Yeroskipou, into gear, handbrake off, that's it. Yeroskipou is in charge of the ship, and off we go. There we are, that's it. Give it a bit of welly, Yeroskipou. Don't worry about the gumbaros in blue. It's a little bit too cold for them now because they've had a very relaxing day on the beach, that's for sure. Right, so this is the area known as Yeroskipou. We've got a Paphos Antonio supermarket there. That's what you've got there. Various other shops and businesses around, from a water supplier to a DIY shop over there. There's a gumbaru of mine. He does panel beating, if you understand. So if we can save a panel, he'll knock hell out of it, and then we'll have a bit of it on it, and then we'll paint it. Yeroskipou?
Yes, this area has been renovated, but the roads are still shambles.
Yeah, unfortunately, as I mentioned in a previous video, we are under siege in Paphos. Every road, every major artery is dug up. Here we come, as is this one. Have a look at that. They're knocking hell out of this road. The plan is obviously to improve it, but at the moment, well, as you can feel, the car is certainly protesting, that's for sure. So they're putting some new drains in, they're putting some new pavements in. The pavements, we don't know why, because, you know, if ever you've been to Cyprus before, you'll understand that not many people walk in Cyprus. Most people use cars or three-wheel electric trikes, or occasionally a bus even. Right, so this is downtown Yeroskipou. This is bang in the centre, and I think tonight, as we get to Yeroskipou Square, which is going to come up in about 100 metres or so, you see the cars slowing down in front of us. There is what's known, well, the word I'm going to give it is a fiesta. So that's a Spanish word, I understand it, but it's a fiesta night, festival night. What's it called in the Greeky, the booth?
Panegyri.
Panegyri. So there you go. You're now becoming bilingual. Fiesta, party, panegyri. So that's the Yeroskipou Square. And as you can see, there's a little bit starting to go on. There's a bunch of tables, there's a bunch of chairs. So there's something going to go on tonight. Basically, it's some kind of sort of festival. There'll be a bit of singing, there'll be a bit of dancing, and then an awful lot of people will be enticed to sit in the open air cafe, and of course their children will be enticed to buy the various gifts and chocolates and sweets and things that are on sale in all those stores. So here we are, this is downtown Yeroskipou. You've got Hellenic Bank over there, you've got the GMK kiosk over there, you've got a petrol station, you've got a underwear shop, a plant shop, a bookies. Dave John will be very happy, that's for sure. And then down here you've got a Paphos Antonio bakery coming up on the left hand side. There it is. That's one of their new style bakeries. Very good bakery indeed. We go there very, very often for our bread, cakes, and they also do very, very good takeaway food. Things like souvlaki, lamb chops, chicken skewers, all that sort of stuff they do. And over there you've got another DIY station, and then another petrol station, and as you can see, the price of benzene slowly is coming down. It's down to 1.96 a litre. It's getting too cheap. What's going on? I say, put the price up. What do you say, Yeroskipou?
No.
Yes.
Put the price down.
No. Put the price up, and then you get all the idiots off the road, and the roads become a much better place. That's what I say. Here we are, downtown Yeroskipou. So there's various shops and businesses on both sides. Far too many to list. You've got a woman's clothes shop. You've got Euromania to our left. You've got a hair salon. You've got Pizza Hut. You've got another hair salon. You've got a clothes shop called Energy. You've got a fruit market kiosk mini supermarket over there to the right. You've got a doctor's place, you've got another bookies, you've got a kitchen place coming up on the left hand side of these traffic lights, of which we're going to go straight, and you've got another hair salon there, very nice one indeed, brand new one, Revolution, and you've got a furniture shop there on the left as well. And then in front of us there you've got Saba Auto Trade, and he sells all sorts of Japanese imported cars, from small ones to big ones, that's for sure. So if you want a car, perhaps you should pop and see Mr. Saba. And then over here you've got the Bank of Cyprus coming up. There we go. That's my bank. Not actually my bank, but if you understand, that's where I bank. Then you've got the Plus supermarket. Then you've got another car dealer who specialises in big four-wheel drives. You've got Focal Points kitchens. Then you've got the Royal Private Hospital. And then there you've got a very big roundabout. On the right-hand side, you've got Next for Kids. You've got the ERA supermarket, which used to be the Debenham store.
And Woolworths.
And Woolworths before that, yeah, going back a long time ago. You've got a nice big toy shop over there. That's called Toy Box. And we're going to go left, as you can see, straight down to the Kato Paphos Harbour. And again, we've mentioned this road as we go down it. It's one of the nicest roads in the whole of Paphos, not because of the road surface, not that that's too bad, but because of the tree-lined nature. And it is a very nice cruise going downhill, and you get to see the blue sky, the blue sea as we go down it, and a bit of golden rays of the sun before it vanishes on its travels to Australia. But don't worry, it'll be coming back, as I was saying to Miss Andrea earlier. She was worried where the sun was, one of our subscribers, and I said, don't worry, it comes back every day, it vanishes behind a cloud, maybe a minute or two, but I promised her when she gets here next week, that sun will blaze and blaze and blaze, that's for sure. We'll see Bella Boo.
In fact, it's burning us. It's not.
It's burning us, yeah. It's not just blazing, it's burning us, that's for sure.
Burning us.
Yeah. This time of year, we understand if you're coming here on a holiday, that's what you want. 33, 34, and beaming sunshine. But if you actually live here and have to work here, if you understand, it's not that pleasant for us. But we're not complaining. There we go. So, here we are. We'll continue on our travels. If we would have gone right there, we'd go into downtown Universal, and if we'd have gone left, we'd have gone back and wiggled round into the Yeroskipou area again. So watch your speed down here, Yeroskipou booth, because the boys in blue are about. In fact, there's quite a few police cars I've seen tonight. What's going on? They're all off to the festival, the fiesta. What's it called again? Panieri, because they're hoping to get a free glass of Zavania or a frappe or something for free. Traditionally in Cyprus you bribe the policeman, shall we say. That was discontinued a long time ago in the UK and places like Germany and that sort of stuff, because we have viewers in Germany, we understand that, and in Holland. But in Cyprus, traditionally, if a policeman comes into your business, if he wants a pizza, if he wants a coffee, if he wants a Rolex watch, whatever he wants, you give it him for free, and hopefully he will not, should we say, book you for speeding or that sort of stuff. Anyway, there we go. That's me pontificating. Stick to the speed limit, Yeroskipou on a booth, because this is where they normally are. And a warning to everyone who's coming out here, whether you come in as a tourist or as a flipper, or whether you live here and you're watching us, it's very easy to get done for speeding on these sort of roads, so please stick to the speed limit. Now, the speed limit on these roads is normally 60. Ignore these 30s, that doesn't mean anything. It's 50. But if you're only doing up to 70, you are fine. So as I always say, stick to 60 wherever you go, except for the highway, and you're going to be all right. And if there's someone up your chuff, well, let them go around you, and then of course they can get done by the boys in blue, unless of course they give them a Rolex watch, and maybe then he'll let them off. Anyway, Yeroskipou?
Rolex watch. I like Rolex watch.
You do?
And Mr. Big Guns also likes.
He's more into the Breitling watches. He has a bit of a collection of Breitling. That's Mr. Nigel Big Guns. He likes to come to Cyprus every time he comes, because he's obviously got so much money. He buys himself a Breitling watch, which is good. Excellent.
Miss Caroline.
Miss Caroline, yeah. Hopefully, Miss Caroline, you're feeling better. Hopefully, slowly but surely, things are getting better, and that mist, as I call it, is going away. Anyway, we won't go into too much detail, but we wish you all the best in the world, and we look forward to meeting you again in the future. Now, if we continue to go straight, we're going to go into the Olympic Lagoon 5-star resort. Now, that's the hotel that Miss Ellie missed, and oh my God, she missed a lot. Only joking, Miss Ellie. And we've heard that you read a fantastic poem, and your grandmother and your grandfather are extremely proud of you, as we are as well. And we hope to meet you very soon. Right, come on, Yeroskipou booth. Stop monkeying about. Ignore the gun barrows in the cars. Let's get down to the Kato Paphos Harbour. Now, this is the area called the Triangle. There's the Popeye pub, there's the Shamrock pub, and there's a woman crossing the road that we're going to run over in a minute. Now, keep going. Come on. Try and watch these potholes, Yeroskipou booth, because this car is grumbling.
Yes.
It's absolutely tired of these roads. It wants to go back to where it was born, which is Germany. and Germany has super smooth roads. So I think we'll move to Germany, or we might move to Scotland, because did you know that we've got an awful lot of people who like to watch us from Scotland?
Yes, of course.
And you like the Scottish accent?
I'll speak Scottish.
Scottish, bottle of water.
Scottish, bottle of water.
Right, there we go. Because Sylvia LaBouffe absolutely loves the Scottish accent, as most people do. I quite like it as well, by the way, but she absolutely loves it. When she hears someone from Scotland, she goes, "Are you from Scotland?" She gets really excited indeed. So if you're a Scottish man looking for a beautiful wife, there's the one for you. There we go. And I'm sure we can negotiate on the price.
Be very careful, Mr. Paul.
Yes, so here we are. We are in downtown Kato, Paphos. Coming up now is the Alexander the Great Hotel. So that's Stavros on his horse up there, and then that's the front of the Alexander the Great Hotel. Let's have a quick look. There it is. Very nice hotel indeed. The favourite hotel of Mr. Nigel Big Guns and oh so sweet Caroline. And I'm sure next year they'll be back, and we'll take great pleasure in going to meet them, and great pleasure in going to look at the watches with Mr. Nigel. Look at that classic old Mercedes over there. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. I love those cars. It's the Mercedes 124. Sorry, I'm boring you to tears. Now, we're in the restaurant area. You've got all sorts of restaurants along here. Portobello, the Paphos restaurant, you've got the Corner restaurant, and just up there you've got TJ's Fish and Chip, you've got the Keck and Barrel. That's the top of Bar Street, if you understand. And then this is the road that obviously links us to the promenade. So again, you've got the Nest Cafe to our right, you've got the Annabelle to our left, you've got the Why Not pub, that one there, that's a sports bar to our right, and over here you've got, lit up there as you can see, that is the Imperial Chinese restaurant up there. And then our favourite restaurant in this part here is that one there, which is the Royal, which is part of the Dionysus Hotel. And then we are now stuck in traffic jam. Oh dear. Well, stick with us.
Everyone in the family they've got the car. So if it's the family of four, they all four got a car. And
so what you're saying is that in Cyprus, you see, in England, if you were a family of four, you would probably go in one car to the destination that you're going. In Cyprus, it doesn't work that way. In Cyprus, the husband drives in one car, the wife drives in the other car, the daughter drives in the other car, and the son drives in the other car, and they all meet up and go into Pinguino's, have something to eat and a frappe, and then guess what? They all drive home in separate cars, because this is the tradition in Cyprus. And I know I'm over-exaggerating, but sometimes it's how it feels. In fact, some families of four in Cyprus have 6 to 8 cars. Yes, you heard me correctly. They'll have 6 to 8 cars, and then they'll transfer those cars one by one to where they want to go, just in case they want to come back in a different car to the car they went to. Anyway, there we go. That is the Kato Paphos promenade in front of us, which thankfully is closed off in the summer season here, because there's an awful lot of people wandering around, obviously, and it's very easy to forget where you are and step out in front of the car. So the Gumbaros in blue close it off, which is a very wise thing indeed to do. Now, this is one of the back streets, and right in front of us now was a hotel. I can't even remember what it was called, but someone's bought it and they're knocking hell out of it, transforming it into luxury apartments. That's for sure. That's the old Players pub in front of us. Some people may remember that. Well, that's closed for sure, but hopefully someone will take it on and reopen it. And here we come to another Papa Antonio super. This road is absolutely awful, isn't it? Another Papa Antonio supermarket, which is coming up on our left. This is the downtown Kato Paphos supermarket, and then this is the Basilica Holiday Resort coming up, and that's where we went for our souvlaki the other night, our barbecue, and oof, it was to die for. I'll let you into a little secret. After we finished filming, Paniotis, the manager, had invited us back. We went back and we had souvlaki to die for. I had more beef, we had pork, we had chicken. It was absolutely wonderful. Receivia?
It was really,
wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The food there is always either it's a lunchtime or it's the evening time, the dinner. It's luxury.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, we go there twice, sometimes 3 times in a week for lunch, and then now and again we'll go for an evening meal. Now, we do pay. It's not free. We do pay, but we do get, should we say, a discounted price because we know him quite well, and he seems to like us. So there we go. I think what it is, he likes to kiss her. There we go. He gets a free kiss off her, and in general that saves my pocket around about 20 euros, so I haven't got a problem with it. There we go. Right, we are now in the downtown Kato, Paphos Harbour area, and as tradition has it, we're going to drive to the rear of all the restaurants, park up, and then we're going to dismount, and then we're going to show you a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view to the rear of Kato Paphos Harbour area. There we go. That's what it looks like if you go in the right way into the Kato Paphos Harbour area. But I say we're going to go around the back. So we're going to go to the big car park that is to the rear, and we're going to park up right at the end, and then I'm going to dismount and go and show you the blue Mediterranean Sea, and we're going to get a little bit of the sun, well, certainly the rays of the sun before it starts on its travels all the way to Kato, Australia. But don't worry, at about 6:10 in the morning it will be back. And look at that in the distance. Wow, that's the blue Mediterranean Sea, the blue sky, and a little bit of gold glowing from those final rays of the sun, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Park up here, Yeroskipou booth, and I'll dismount and you can come and follow me. Look at that. What person would paint a car in that colour? We do have to wonder. Anyway, stick with us, because very shortly I'm going to dismount. That will do, the booth. Let's go. Stick with us. Here we go. Now that is the viewing point which allows you to look out to the blue sea, and of course you can also see the glow in the background as we look out towards Clorica, and that's where the sun is setting in the sky, that's for sure. Here she is, the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Ochin Gracivia Lebouf.
Hello everybody.
Did you enjoy your drive, Lebouf?
Nice. Yes.
Yes, go on, I'll follow your rear end. Look at that. Absolutely spectacular. Absolutely beautiful. So stick with us. The glasses are off because, well, they've gone all humid. Very shortly they'll clear off and then they'll go back on. There we go. Right, stick with us as we take you out to the blue Mediterranean Sea and show you the beauty and the spectacality of the Paphos coastline. Have a look at that. Absolutely spectacular. Should we go and do a bit of cha-cha-cha? No.
Platforms.
She's not in the mood for doing cha-cha dancing.
No. First of all, it's too many people around. Let them make a pictures quietly without my bam, 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 boom, 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 boom there. I would like to tell you many times thank you, and would like to tell you that without you we wouldn't be here. Correct, Mr. Paul? And I would like to thank you again and again for your time, for your support, and see you in another of our madnesses.
All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and if you do like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for a little bit more of our madness. We'll leave you with the beauty and the spectacality from the harbour, the fort, the blue sea, and of course we'll finish on Ochin Gracivia Lebouf. Thanks for watching. There's the harbour as we come round to the fort. Now we go across the blue Mediterranean Sea. Absolutely spectacular. A little bit of chopsiness in the air, which is nice indeed. And then finally we come round to Ochin Gracivia Lebouf.
Thank you again, and goodbye.